I was good to we got she was punished for this decision. We got Pro Talk. You know this shit finna be good. Just full of panel of a bunch of women that don't know how to take accountability, single mothers, and all this extra shit, bro.
We
Hey, like, comment, subscribe, motherfuckers.
balance each other out. That could also mean that if, example, people think a lot about finance. If, for example, my partner loses their job, maybe at that point I will put in more finances at that point to support the relationship, and so on and so forth. Do you understand? So for me, there's a level of more balance, and the scales can tip.
But men have got more to lose.
Why? Oh, that's an interesting
Men have got
concept.
more to lose.
Explain why.
Far more.
Because if a man marries you, okay, you are taking on the house.
God damn, that's a fat girl. What the hell happened to the gym? Planet Fitness got a membership for $25. Sweetheart, you should try it. I ain't gonna care. God damn, you mean you're fat shaming? Hell yeah, I'm fat phobic, all of that shit. What the fuck? Like, why is she so damn big?
And his life. And you now have the power, unfortunately, as a woman, to divorce him, leave him with no house, no children, and broke. You have that power as a woman to do that.
No.
And a lot of the time, women do that. Okay, so like I said, a man has a lot more to lose than a woman does. A woman can do all the bad behavior that she wants to in a marriage and still end up with money in her pocket. And children, and a house, and cars.
Stretch marks, and
Put a lot of things down to money.
With the money,
he not wrong. So I think you're talking about the divorce laws and shit.
with the money, you can get rid of the stretch marks and get a BBL. But what I'm trying to say is, women end up with the better end of the deal if the relationship goes south.
I got a question. And if you're a lady and you wearing a dress, right? Aren't you supposed to cross your legs? That's how it go, right? Because I'm scared I might see her fucking innards, right?
The U.S., it's especially bad. Here, you're entitled per kid, it's 13%, or the first kid, you're entitled to 13% of his income. Which to me, it's like, I don't understand. Why can't you get a
sick?
Yep.
You shouldn't need that person. You should want
what the lag?
them. You should.
Okay, that was her video, I think. I don't think that was my shit.
State for free. Simple tax returns
Brother,
only.
her shit just
Value
skipped
them for what
that's her shit. That's really
and that's a good single person mindset.
Hold on, what she said? Oh, yeah, look.
Yep. You shouldn't need
of his income.
Hold on, let's hear it.
Which to me, it's like, I don't understand. Why can't you get a
sick? Yep. You shouldn't need that person. You should want them. You should value them.
That go to women, the single girls talking, all the single ladies and shit, bro. I don't need a man. I want a man. No, you don't have a man, and you wish you had a man.
That's a good single person mindset. That's a single person mindset. If you're gonna be with someone for 50 years, you don't think you're gonna need them.
You do. And this is
but that's like a lot of times modern women, it's fear. If it doesn't work out, what's gonna happen? Because I've never seen a relationship work out.
I blame the mothers. Hey, y'all know what the mothers do to their kids? They tell their daughters or sons, whatever, but they tell their kids about their bad relationships. Yeah, I raised you to be independent, so you don't need to rely on a man. So you don't gotta do this. Their mom, their aunties, all that shit. One thing they see is bad relationships in their life. They never see a successful relationship, and that's why they turning out how they turning out, bro. Honestly.
See, the thing is, okay, let me get a little bit personal. So I was in a relationship for 15 years with my children's father, and our relationship...
Single mother too? Oh, I forgot to touch on them saying that they didn't need a man, and Pearl made a good ass point with that, bro. You will never ever hear a man saying, I don't need a woman, I want a woman, blah blah blah. You hear me? Because at the end of the day, I know I rely on whoever I'm with for other shit. Emotional support in general, sex, etc. So I need my partner for the meals, the love, the kids. I need my partner. But then you got these women over here. I don't need a man. I want a man. Please, you just wish you had a man. That's the truth.
Relationship wasn't this. I played my role and I played my position, and I supported him. I valued him for what he was in the household. I gave everything. When it came to a point where my children are getting older,
did you get married?
No, we did not,
okay.
And that was a bit of a thing because at the beginning I didn't believe in marriage, and I really don't, because
So you're the one that didn't want to get married.
at the beginning, then say 10 years down the line, I did want to get married.
What? Wait,
So I
hold on. Did I have that
didn't
right?
believe in marriage, and I really don't, because
So you're the one that didn't want to get married.
at the beginning, then say 10 years down the line, I did want to get married. So I
Oh, a
spent
woman
the last
changing her
5
mind? Never.
Okay,
And we
okay.
can do that. It's our prerogative.
Well, it didn't work out.
And but that was my choice also, because I'd have the ring easily at this point. But my point in saying that, right, very confidently, my point in saying that is the fact that the relationship, I played my lane. I played my position. I supported him. When I got to a point where, like I said, my children were getting older, and I really wanted to discover who I was as a person, just as much as he was talented and he knew what his skill was and he knew what he wanted to do in this world and the legacy he wanted to leave behind, I was steadily behind him, trying to figure out, who am I? What am I doing? I know I have my children. They're a great legacy, but I also I'm an individual who has my own purpose in life. When I got to a point where I wanted
No, I'm gonna let her finish.
to discover that,
I'm
and I
gonna
really
finish.
ventured out into it,
I'm gonna let her finish.
I became a children's book author. I found that it really changed the dynamics in our relationship hugely, to a point where I felt he did feel insecure. He did feel like I didn't need him anymore. And all of
Did
these...
you act like that?
Bro, what she said, let me go back a couple. Make sure I heard it right too. I know I'm not tripping.
I found that it really changed the dynamics in our relationship. I know I have my children. They're a great legacy, but I also I'm an individual who has my own purpose in life.
That's the problem though. Y'all have kids and then prioritize your happiness. It's not all about you no more. You chose to have kids. I also have kids. That's my greatest legacy, but it's also about my purpose in life. No, the hell it's not. No, it's not. You chose to have kids, so therefore it's not about you no more, bro. And that's how I operate. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Bro, wait till I have my kids. Not about me fucking feeling happy or whatever. The moment I choose to have kids, I have to. My priority is my fucking kids. Fuck my happiness. Fuck how I make me feel. I have kids.
When I got to a point where I wanted to discover that, and I really ventured out into it, I became a children's book author.
And then you see a lot of that now in today's fucking relationships. Tom Brady wife, Scottie Pippen wife. They all leaving because they didn't feel happy. They didn't feel happy. So it's all about your happiness and not about the kids saying, "Oh, I love living with mom and dad." Blah blah blah. Like, it's all about their happiness. Even though they have kids, they chose to have kids. Even though they have kids, it's all about their happiness. Can't make shit up.
I found that it really changed the dynamics in our relationship hugely, to a point where I felt he did feel insecure. He did feel like I didn't need him anymore. And all of
Did
these...
you act like that? Did you act like you didn't need him anymore?
No, I didn't. What I
Yes, she
started to
did.
notice is that
Yes,
the
she
energy
did.
that I put into him when he was pursuing all his goals for the past 10, 15 years, that was not reciprocated. And that's where my frustration was.
A woman never does no wrong in relationships, right? They just never do wrong in relationships. It's always a dude's fault, you know. It's always a dude's fault, bro. You know, she never did wrong in a relationship. It's just all, you know.
And so why did you leave? Was that why?
Yeah, it really ultimately was, because I felt like I spent my whole life supporting your dreams.
So hang
It
on,
just-
you were with a man for 15 years with children, and you just decided to leave
Because she felt unhappy.
It wasn't, okay, there's a multitude of things that obviously go into it. 15 years is a lot of baggage, right? There's other things that I will...
Oh wait, they was together for 15 years and they got kids together, bro. Come on now, girl, you might as well wrap that shit on up, deal whatever, bro. But come on.
You don't have to look at it as
opportunity.
baggage. That's a lot of time and effort.
There was a lot of time and effort,
Investment.
and I'll
It's a
never...
big ass investment.
I'll never take it back. I learned some real life lessons from that relationship, honestly. But it also taught me that whoever I now get with has to understand the type of industry and what I'm doing. They have to be within my world. So
What do you think it's going to look like for?
Why do when they have kids, and I see this a lot, even in my everyday life, why is it when a woman have kids, it's all about her happiness now? Why is that? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna take care of my kids a little bit, but fuck it, as long as I'm still happy and shit. Like, bro, what? Like, what's going on with that shit?
for you now in the dating market as a single woman with 3 children.
Try to fuck.
And you've left a man that committed to you. You had three of your children. You've left him. You're now on the dating market with 3 children. What do you think it's gonna look like for you on the dating market?
Exactly,
The
bro.
desert.
It's the desert.
What do you think is better out here?
The desert. There's bare liars and desert.
A single mother with 3 kids. And how old is she? Oh, that's probably gonna be even worse. Oh my god, bro. Why do women think that the grass is green on the other side? It's not. It's not, sweetheart. 15 years in a relationship with kids. What the fuck? Oh my god, bro. I thought this I mean, I see this shit in my everyday life too, bro. But I thought it was just happening like just in my family and like just in my fucking vicinities or whatever. How to get it, just in my fucking. Damn, you can't make this shit up.
So, but that's where I think that is crazy because I think
I like how she started that. Because I think I feel like you know.
I understand. I've been in a long-term relationship. I've come out of it. It didn't
She looked
work.
old and young at the same time.
And you do look at the time. And I think that was the biggest frustration. The time, the effort, the years, just everything. But then do you then stay with somebody and just settle down and just be that person? And
Yes.
Yes, especially if you chose to have kids with them. Yes. Why do they think they want to get married? They want a man. They want kids and all this. Why do they think that it's just going to be all happiness for the rest of their years living? Hell no. Of course it's going to have ups and downs, turnarounds, flip arounds, and all that extra shit. You're not going to be happy 24/7, especially when you have kids. What the fuck? Oh my god, this shit is crazy.
Okay,
bro.
cool.
Yeah.
But that's why then 70% of people cheat.
No, duty's more duty's more important than happiness.
Of course.
It's not about you. Like once you have a family, it's not about you anymore.
Thank you. This is what the fuck I'm saying. You just 18. You know what the fuck you talking about? Shut the fuck up for all you fucking kids in the comments. Shut the fuck. And then he be having these old ass people in my comments. You just 18. You don't know what you talking about. You haven't experienced life.
Yep.
You come second to the family.
Thank you. When you have kids, your kids is your priority now. Your happiness is out the window. Fuck your happiness. Chose to have kids. They are now your main priority. They're your focus. They got your last name. So they better be your damn focus. I don't know about y'all. My last name means something. Yeah, you can't get this last name if you finna fuck that.
I can respect that. I can to an extent.
Yeah, to an extent.
Ultimately,
Most of us
we
still
are
see
all
it.
individuals with our own purpose in life.
One at a time.
To
You're
say
gonna
a
have to buy that
duty,
dog and die alone.
If your children aren't happy or your house isn't happy, do you stay together because it's your duty and
Yes.
have unhappy kids that have to deal with a trauma when they're older that their parents are in the house?
Well, it's traumatic
What?
to have the dad out of the home. You
What
put
if
your
it's good?
you put your kid at every statistical disadvantage if you take the father out of the home.
Exactly, and this is what they do. This is what most of the mothers do. Yeah, I don't want to be in this relationship no more. Blah 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 blah, bro. And they fuck up the household by making.
A great
on.
dad.
I was just about to say that.
Does
Come
great
on,
co-parenting and don't just see their child like every weekend or every other weekend, has an active, 4 days a week, involved.
And can
Most dads want to be in their kids' life, but you mothers don't let them. Honestly.
I piggyback quickly, Reams? Because piggyback. Right. My point is, if you start a relationship and you guys have a great bond as far as a friendship, ultimately, in the end of that, the demise of the relationship, you can still salvage something. I have a great co-parenting relationship with my children's dad. When I go out dating, I'm not looking for somebody to replace him or be a father figure to my children. I'm looking for someone that can fulfill my needs because I'm at a mature age where I understand myself sexually. I understand myself as far as my ambitions in life. And like so many other things go
Did
in.
I just hear the word a bit? Hold on. Let me go back. I was on the phone, y'all. My fault.
Or be a father figure to my children. I'm looking for someone that can fulfill my needs because I'm at a mature age where I understand myself sexually. I understand myself as far as my ambitions in life. And like so many other things go into that, right?
Do you want him?
She only thinking about her right now. Oh fuck. No man wants to take care of your kid. No man wants to take care of your kid besides your kid's father. That's it. Bro, nobody want to deal with somebody else's kids. And that's like she thinking, I just want to find a man that's going to take care of my kids, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit.
To know your
You
children.
ain't going to find them.
Yeah, ultimately at some point, but it's not something that I'm going to be like pushing towards. Do you understand?
See, this is the thing. It's like, and this is what I was saying, what it looks like for you now out on the dating market.
Yeah, like I just said,
because men
dating
that you're
market.
going to be coming into is going to be coming into your situation is now looking at you.
Yep.
And I'm not saying you're not a great mother. I'm not saying you're not a great person. But
Yeah.
men do not look. Men are looking at the long term and they're looking at the actual package and they're saying, how many children she got?
Yeah.
What kind of trauma is that?
Can I?
All right,
Well,
I've got to take all of that on.
Well, and they're gonna hear 15 years with someone you said is a great father
Right.
and was a good husband or
Yep.
boyfriend. I know you didn't get married, but and they're gonna see that as a lack of loyalty and selfishness.
15 years and no marriage is crazy. But
What?
depending on the age.
About the men.
That's how men see it.
What about when they've got kids?
Because a lot of men, like the reason women leave 70 to 80% of the time.
Yep.
On top of that, if you're a college educated, women leave 90% of the time. So a lot of men are looking at this dating market
I
and
didn't
just
know
seeing a
that.
lot of selfish women that put themselves above the family. Go ahead, you had a
That's
question.
what I be trying to say, bro. But I'm just a nigga that don't know what I'm talking about at all. See, I understand, bro. Ain't nobody gonna get me out it.
How does that dynamic change when it's the man that also has children? Because we're talking about the woman. I know Kevin Samuels, I did watch a lot of his stuff. We're looking at, so men don't find it acceptable if you're a mother. I personally don't have children yet, but don't find it acceptable if you're a mother, but they may have children of their own. So how does that how does that balance out?
Sarah, you have a child. Do you want to date? Do you want to date someone with a kid?
That's my decision. I'd prefer not to, but if it happened, I'd prefer not to. I'm just going to say I'd prefer not to, because I've already done it. I've done it before, and I've done it for like 10 years. So I'm like, I've done
And
it
it's
before.
not the same.
Huh?
And it's not the same.
No, it's not.
Dating you.
Yeah, it's not the same as a father.
That is not the same as me dating a mum.
Fathers generally.
Someone
don't-
said how.
Sorry, go on. No, go on.
Yeah, go on.
You can answer it. But do you want me to answer it?
Please, my
man. Because
Go on.
when a father has their child, they have their child not like the mother has their child. The mother has the child. The father, unless you're an actual single parent father, right?
Yeah.
You don't have the child. So a
Okay, I get what
man
he's saying.
also,
I get what
when
he's
he's
saying.
looking for a woman, is not looking for a woman to become stepfather to his child. He's not looking for that.
Well,
Under
and
hypocrisy.
A woman generally
Okay.
is looking for a man to become stepfather to her kids.
well, and there's where you can't undo how we are biologically. And in history, if a man had children, that was a sign of pre-selection from other women. So that's a sign. Oh, he can take care of those kids. He can take care of those women. He can take care of me too. So we're attracted to that. We're men. They don't like girls with a high body count because that signals that the kid possibly could not be theirs. And so if there's that's body count. If there's evidence, if there's an actual child, that's a sign that she slept with other dudes.
Hey, to touch on what the men was saying, I agree 100%, bro. That's basically what I was saying too. No man wants to take care of another kid, bro. And then, oh fuck, I forgot the point that they had. Oh fuck, they both was saying some factual ass shit, and then I'm gonna end the video right because 18. Hold on.
I've done it for like 10 years, so I'm like, I've done
And
it
it's
before.
not the same.
Huh?
And it's not the same.
No,
woman
it's not.
dating you.
Yeah, it's
That's
not.
what he was saying, and I agree with that 100%. A woman dating a single father is different from a man dating a single father. Complete different. The single father is showing, boom, he could take care of, for one, a kid. For one, he could protect, provide, security, all that good shit that a woman like. Boom, she could see that off the dome. Oh, okay, so if I have kids with him, okay, shit, he'll do the same for my kids, and he'll do that for me too. Boom, green flags. Hey, some women prefer not to, but I'm just saying, bro. But it's totally different. I ain't gonna count when I see a single mom. Hell nah. Hell nah. That ain't my problem. Ain't my fucking kid. Fuck them kids. And who would say that? Fuck them kids. Who would say that, bro? I forgot that dude did. That nigga funny though. Hey, but I'm gonna end the video off right here. Make sure I like, comment, subscribe. If y'all got some opinions, bro, feel free in the comments, bro. Bro, it'd be goated if Pearly thinks if Pearl Talk, Pearly Thing, I know she got hella name. Pearly Things, Pearl Talk, see this video, and I get invited on the podcast. But they gonna be frying my shit. You 18, what do you know about life? I know a lot more than you know, sweetheart. Hey, keep running up these videos so Pearly Things, that shit be hard.